Hey team, this is a quick video for you guys. All right, I'm gonna show you this particular trade. Let me refresh the screen so you can see why I jumped in it. And this one is not an expensive pair, by the way. That 200 AUD, you can load it pretty well without over leveraging your account. But let me kind of go over why I'm taking this trade in particular. Number one, I'm going to be traveling to Cali next week, starting on Thursday. For my birthday, and then coming back from there shortly afterwards, and then we're probably leaving again and going to Brazil, because that's where my wife wants to go for. So with that being said, some trades I'm going to be taking are going to be the ones that's long term, and so what that means is that I want to pick trades that I can comfortably take without being concerned about them while I'm gone traveling. So this is going to be one of them. As you can see, the AUD 200 is one. And if I go from this is the 4-hour charts, as you can clearly see, got the triple arrows. I came in. You can see I kind of stacked pretty heavy up in this area. But then if you go out to the daily time frame, you can clearly see what's going on. You have this resistance dots right here. You have a head and shoulder kind of pattern thing right here. So basically this thing can run all the way down to here. And if you take a look at the last time it ran, this is one that didn't give too much of a headache, which is why I like this pair on vacation. Some pairs are raggedy, they jump around a whole lot, and people like that. They like the volatility. Me, if I'm traveling, I don't want the volatility. I just want to be comfortably in my trade, knowing that when I get back, I'll still be making money. So this is one of them. So as you can see, triple arrows came in, and this is going back to September 2018 on the 4-hour charts. So, or is this the daily charts? So this is going back to September 2018. You can see how smooth it's been running. And of course, you can drop down to the 4-hour and see some more opportunities. But I'm just showing you these are trades you want to take when you can just simply walk away, not staring at it, and enjoy your life. So total pips right now, I'm up 189 pips on it so far, and it's just barely moved. That's what's nice about it. So anyway, look, triple arrows came here on the daily, dropped smooth, drop right here, boom, January. Here it is. Now, I'm only going to be gone for just a few weeks, so it's not necessary for me to keep watching it for, I mean, you know what I mean, for months at a time, although this could be one of my quote-unquote IRA or 401k. Let me unlock my chart so you can see it. Let's keep dropping. One of 401k IRA kind of trades where you just set it and forget it for a couple of months. You can do that, stack real heavy, and then in a couple of months, boom, you cash out and go the other way. Boom, go the other way. And here I am, stacked real heavy right here at the top of this off the daily. But again, if you were looking at it from the 4-hour charts, you can clearly see opportunities that came in right here. Here's where we saw the last buy setup. They bought it right here. Everything was good to go. It went smoothly on up. Not too much headache. You see that? Little pull, small pullbacks, small little pullbacks, small little pullbacks. Triples came in here. Then triples came in here. Then it went back up. Triples came in here. See? Smooth. Okay. Came down. Kept going, and then boom, here's where I am. Okay, so overall it made a consistent, on the daily it made a consistent up move. On the 4-hour, which is why I was telling you guys in class, on the 4-hour, if you drop down and look for triple opportunities even off that daily play, you'll see that it provides you a little more opportunities to make even more pips on these pullbacks, because the daily pullbacks can be huge, as you can see right here. Okay, right here was a daily pullback, but look how many pips there was. You know what I mean? So from here to here, that was a 172 pip pullback off the daily. Then it went up from here. Triples hit there. Let's check out this pullback. Oh, hold on, let me pull it on screen. Okay, right here. And I'll probably be doing a few extra videos for you guys because I am going to be gone. And so that means next Thursday will be no class. The following week after that will be no class as well, because I'll be out of the country. But as you can see, this is an additional pullback. That's almost 200 pips, 193 pips. So as you can see, if you was doing just off the daily alone, trying to do the triple arrow system, it works magically fine. But look at how many opportunities on pullbacks where you could have made even 2 or 3 or 4 times the amount of pips off of these pullbacks off the triple arrow off the 4 hour. That's why I like it a little bit better. And then right here, but again, either one, whatever floats your boat, you know, you're making money either way. But then right here came in, pulled back, and then boom, it kept going up, up, up and away like Superman. And so right here is where I'm catching it, right here at the top of the turnaround. So while I'm out of the country, yeah, this thing may bounce back up, hit up in this area. It might do that, who knows? Or it may break through these trend lines, come back, go down, touch right back here, and then go down. It could do all that. Either way it goes. Bottom line is, who cares? This is one that I'm not going to be really, concerned with much, because right here is where I got in, real fresh at the very top on the daily. So therefore, what's the big deal? You know, don't worry about it. No worries, be happy. Okay, so these are trades that you want to take for full-time traders, let me rephrase that, full-time workers, people who work full-time. And for those who are traveling a lot, these are the type of setups you want to look for. You can go out, look on the 4 hour for a setup and confirm directional confirmation on the daily time frame, place your trades. And I mean, worst case scenario, even if I miss pullbacks and all that, these things can, off the daily, can run for months at a time. So that means even if I was gone for an entire month, I don't have much to worry about. Okay, so anyway, I got to take this call. Thanks, guys. I said I was going to be gone, but hold on. Here was another trade that I entered. Here's the daily. You can see this is the Euro CAD. Daily showing support on the 4 hour and the daily. Okay, price bounced off the trend line. Big arrow saying it's going up. We drop down to the 4 hour. Take a look at the story that's being told on this one, because I forgot about this one here. So as you can see, triple arrows on this one, and I like it because not only did it go up, but it's already done its pullback right here. I kind of missed my perfect entry right here on the dot. But nevertheless, if I'm traveling, this is still telling me, hey, it's created a double bottom up in this zone right here. And let me write a zone for you so that you guys can see it with your own eyes. Okay, hold on one second. See that zone? And I'll change the color of the zone to a buy color. Let's change that to green. All right, there we go. No, that wasn't a good color because it's covering up the arrows, but let's pick another color. Let's do something, well, it don't matter. You guys get the point. All right, let's go down in this area here. So you can see right up in this area is where once it hits this area, it jumps up. So you see it touched here, jumps up, came back down, touched, and now it's jumping out of here. It's kind of like a hot pot, you know, a hot skillet. Once it touched this area, it's too hot, and so it jumps up out of there. So this is another trade that I'm in right now. Just waiting for this thing to go ahead and do its thing. But if I take away this little rectangle, you'll see that the triple arrows is right there. So this is a good hold for a long-term swing. And then you see my stop loss is right up underneath here. There we go. Okay. And then there was one more. Oil is one I'm looking at as well. All right. So off this one here, this is the 4 hour charts again. Hold on, I gotta take this. Okay, I'm getting a lot of calls, so let me hurry up and wrap this up. So anyway, this is the 4 hour chart on oil. As you can see, there's some resistance. If I go to the daily, and let's pull that on, you see there's the yellow daily dot. So I see resistance on a downtrend on this one. I'm already in positive territory on this trade already, and I'm in 4 positions on this one here. Go to the 1 hour charts, and you'll see exactly why I took that trade. Triple arrows are right there. So these are 3 simple trades that I'm taking, just letting them do what they do. Let me check on this one too. I think there was one more. Yeah, this one here. So this is the AUD NZD. I'm up 12 pips so far on this trade. So let's scale out, look through the 4 hour charts and see what's taking place. Again, we have a clear Stairmaster. Now I'm a little late. I'm very late on this one, of course. So of course it could pull back and then can continue to go. Right here would have been the optimal position up in this zone right here. This would have been a hot zone. So what do I mean by hot zone? All right, let's talk about a hot zone real quick and I'll show you this. All right, here's the hot zone. Okay, hot zone meaning that when it came up in here, it's like a hot pot, touched, jumped out, touched, leaped out, touched, leaped out, touched, okay, hung around, and then guess what? Shot up out of there. Came out, came back down. Look, as soon as it touched this zone, jumped up out of there, okay, like a hot pot. Okay, so that's the buy zone. That's what they call it. But I call it the hot skillet. Okay, so up in this area is where the hot skillet is. Okay, so the bottom line is, yeah, I'm a little late on this one. You know, it is what it is. But if you're traveling out of the country, you know, what can you do? So anyway, right here, you have the triple arrows on. This is a 30-minute. Let me refresh my screen. You can see this is a 30-minute buy. On the 1 hour charts, we have confirmation of a buy. And then if you go to the 4 hour charts, you have that boop and go up. And then on this daily, as you can see, it's also doing a Stairmaster right off of here. Right here. Okay, so you see here's the Stairmaster right here. Now I put my stop loss right about here. It's a little, just a regular standard position. I didn't put a whole lot on this one. But as you can see, once it comes here, because of the distance between here and here, it looks short on the daily, but it's not short at all on the lower time frames. So actually I do have it wrong. I'm sorry. It should be here. Okay, there we go. Never mind. All right, so my stop loss is in the right place. It's at the step below the prior one. And so we're good to go on this one. And so when I get back from out of the country, we'll see how this one plays out. Again, I think I'm a little late on this one. What I might do, here's what I do, honestly, and this is being recorded. What I might do, I take my 11 pips because I see it's hitting resistance right now. I don't leave until Thursday, so of course I can take these 11 or 12 pips, wait until Tuesday or Wednesday. Hopefully I don't miss the opportunity, because sometimes that's what happens. But it's sitting at a resistance point right now. It's not showing triple arrows yet. See, so it could break through, but it's showing multiple taps in this area. So what could possibly happen is that, and I see this arrow here, so it could pull backwards, and then I could get it at a better price before leaving out of the country. So what I'm gonna do on this one, I'm gonna do it in front of you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and close it straight out, take my little pips. Okay, that was a quick $100 and something bucks, so that paid for my wife and I lunch today. And what I'll do is, hopefully before I leave out of the country, hopefully this thing to maybe pull back a little bit, give a better price opportunity up in this hot zone right here. And let me pull out this hot zone so you can see it. Okay, and the more you trade, you'll recognize these. So you can see where this candle touched, jumped out of here, touch, jumped out, came down, touch twice, jumped out. Hot pot. Okay, so that's the hot pot area. So hopefully, if it is going to pull back, I'm hoping that it'll come right back to the hot pot area. And if it does come back to the hot pot area, somewhere around up in this zone right here, okay, this is the hot pot. So you can see it all the way back to here, okay, all the way back here. Every time it touches this, it leaps out. Okay, came down, it broke through here, but then jumped mightily up out that pot. Jumped out, jumped out, jumped out, came down, leaped out, came down, leaped out. So hopefully if it does pull back, hopefully it'll pull back somewhere in this area here, because even if it comes down to up in this area, because here's another hot pot area. See how many times it touched up in here? Okay, so anywhere up in here will give me a better price. And what that'll do, I can go in even heavier on it and go ahead and you know, make some good vacation money while I'm away. So that's how you trade when you're out of town. So I'm going to be celebrating my birthday in Cali and then going to Brazil with my sister. She wants to go to Brazil, called out the blue. I'm going to Brazil. Y'all want to go? I said, no, I don't want to go. My wife said, yes, she wants to go. So what do you do? Okay. You know, my wife, she treats me so well. How can I say no to her? Okay. So anyway, that's how you take some trades when you don't have a lot of time. So whether you're working a full-time job, traveling, on vacation, like a lot of people are doing this summer, it doesn't really matter. These are the type of trades you're looking at. You're looking on the 4 hours and sometimes checking on the daily for nice setups. And then you go from there and let the price do what it do. There was one more that I saw, and that was this one here. GBP NZD. Looks like a great Stairmaster right there. See that? This is the 15-minute chart. So it's giving a great entry point right here. Let's check on the daily. See what happens. It's bouncing. Here's the hot zone right here. You see it keeps touching in this area. Okay, that's a hot zone right here. Going back to the 4 hour. Here's the hot zone. I'll draw it in for you so you can see it. So this might be one I'll take right now. I know it's Friday. I normally don't like taking trades on Friday. I like to wait. which I might do. I'm not leaving until Sunday. Until Thursday. So, but what I could do is just take a little nibble position. A nibble position means I'm not going in full force, but so as you can see right here, here's the hot zone. Price jumps in this hot pot, jumps out, comes down, comes down, comes down, comes down, and as soon as it touches this, you see it's trying to leap out of here. So this would be a good one with a very tight stop loss. So we have several different trades like we can take. I'll go ahead and take a little small nibble position on this one. All right, you're being nosy. You don't need to see how much I make on mine. Okay, all right, so I'll take a little small one. Okay, there we go. And let me go ahead and put my stop loss on the Stairmaster. It's bouncing off of this step. So you put your stop loss below the prior step. And there we go. Okay. And that stop loss is worth 68 pips. Not a lot of risk on it. So no big deal. And, if it keeps going, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. That's the weekly, which I really don't trade. I don't like it. Look of the weekly. But the daily is saying, hey, it's respecting this trend line. See this trend line? It touched. Okay. Came up. Touched, and then over here it touched again. You see that? So those are multiple opportunities for trades while I'm out of the country. So these are kinds that if it hit my stop loss, that's okay. But if it goes up, you can see why I chose these particular trades, because these are ones I can set and be gone. And here's the deal. Even if one or two of them don't work out and one or two of the other ones do, you can see that no matter which way, I'm going to be in profit when I get back. It doesn't matter. Okay. It doesn't matter to me. So hopefully all these trades will work out, but nevertheless, if one or two don't, who cares? The other ones are more than sufficiently take care of that. All right, you guys, I'll post this up and have a great weekend, and I will be talking in class on Tuesday and Wednesday, but like I said, after Thursday for about a week and a half, I'm going to be out of town. All right, thank you. By the way, also the affiliate program is up and running. And so go ahead and sign up for the affiliate program. We'll still make sure that you guys are getting paid on your Fridays. I'll make sure to oversee that, because they should have internet. I'm sure wherever we're going out there, they'll have some internet connection. I'll be able to log in and make sure everybody gets their affiliate fees on Friday. And we'll continue to make donations to these organizations on you guys' behalf and out of the people who sign up. So just let them know. Now that I've provided proof to you guys, I'm not going to do it all the time because I don't feel the need to. God don't like show off, so I'm not trying to show off. But I did post into the group a particular email I just received yesterday or day before yesterday from one of the organizations thanking us for a large lump sum donation. And I told you guys many times that when people want to sign up, even including you guys, we actually take chunks of that money and just simply donate to other countries around the world. So you can let people know that rest assured we're not here to rip them off. We're here to just try to teach you how to trade so that you can do the same thing we're doing. Okay. So blessings to you guys. I love you guys. And just pray for us for our safety while we're out of the country. I've never been there before, but we'll see how it goes. Okay.